This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Needed that to turn a little more, but it hung out wide. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Underway now, on to the second hole. I mean, that was almost LeBron James, a slam dunk in full flight, but what a shot. After the great tee shot, this for birdie. Nope, that's too straight. Needed to play that outside the hole and right edge. That's a tough break. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Looking for one good clean strike of the golf ball here at the par 3. And this is going to end up safely on the putting surface. This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. Yeah, that's the danger sometimes of too much backspin. That comes all the way back off.
So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par.
All set now for the 5th hole.
This one looks right on point.
And that one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green.
8 feet remaining here for birdie.
Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par.
And getting set to tee off on this par 3.
Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th.
11 feet away.
So the short miss, and those are painful. Well, too bad right there. It's a bogey. A solid putt in any event, and back to 1 under par.
Headed to hole number 7.
that's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up.
Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie.
Par 3 tee shot needs to be precise.
Okay, safely aboard.
A 5-footer now for birdie.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. And that gonna wind up on the green.
12 feet still to go.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Frank, pleasure as always. I'm sure we've got lots more rounds to look forward to.
Yeah, well done, Rich. We fooled them again.
Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines. This is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner here in the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. Corner technically is the second shot into the line, right, in the tee shot at 13, not the 3 holes.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
127 yards to the front portion of the green, 136 all the way to the hole, pin just on. Pin on the right hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Good chance at one.
Now, in my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
So that about as stress-free a start as you can have. It's a par here at the first.
Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well.
Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
touch, getting that 60-degree wedge underneath the ball, and that goes into the hole for a welcome birdie. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic. You need some touch here. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Nota Pga down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Nope. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Now to the 4th, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Just really hard to get a 3-wood to stop here at the 4th, and that will roll off the back of the green. Second shot now here at the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, no problem with that one. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. No issues here. That is into the fairway. While sitting on an upslope here, you got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie. And not a great result here. This going to be into the second cut.
I didn't realize this all was this long. Long, short, here we go again. Now, this would be an unbelievable putt if you can make this putt.
Just 5 feet left. Yeah, that's a pretty good two-putt, you have to say, though. That will be a drop shot. Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 sixth. Elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. And that will do just fine. After a good tee shot, Iona, this, her second.
It's 123 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole and the pin on the front portion.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass.
Gained a stroke at the last and going to give at least one back right now.
Well, that was for bogey, so now a knee knocker for double.
Shaky, shaky. Definitely not the leave you're looking for.
Yeah, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is, it's a double bogey. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Par 5's normally the easiest holes to birdie. It's a little bit of a waste unless you can come up with something of a genius of a putt.
Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it's just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, that is a wonderful tee shot, right where you want to be here at hole number 9. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So she'll tap that in for her bogey here at the 9th. And that will be a first 9 of 39, 3 over par. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
151 yards to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Okay, little 2-footer for birdie, not a problem, and that was well played. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Yes, a very good read. Tell you what, that's a nice little bonus right there because you do not expect to make many of those for pars. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical.
This could be a good one.
That's a quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. On now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water. All right, so drop take, and that will bring up a 5th shot on the way. And that's where you just have to take your medicine. That's on to the green, but it leaves a lengthy putt coming up. Nope, that needed a little more pace to really let the slope do its thing, and that one comes up short. Now, you can tell the thoughts are elsewhere right now. You got to get in the moment.
Time to move on to the next hole.
On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. A definite slice here. That is well left. And that will come down into the second cut. Second shot upcoming, down to Noda.
Now she's looking at 156 yards to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Yeah, this is going to wind up being a good layup here at 15, and a smart one as well. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
No bargains here with this approach shot. Gotta hit a very shallow green off a downhill lie.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Ooh, now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green. Yeah, that's well done. Back-to-back pars here at 14 and 15. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
"18 feet from the bottom of the cup."
did well there. That's in to save a par. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
Looking at 151 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
That's an excellent strike, but perhaps in between clubs. Can't go long on this hole. So that ball just needed to release a little more, but still well positioned.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And this will wind up being a 5-over round of 77. You just never get tired of watching golf here at Augusta National. It is such a magical place. And that, as always,